here's when they took my car, and this is what he's saying to me again, right? You see, John Fine, January 31st, right? Okay. It's my understanding that the vehicle stop had Moorish national license plates, not a state of New Jersey or other states. So they want me to be a resident of immigrants, right? The officer issued the summons accordingly, as I stated before in our meeting. So we met already. See what I'm saying?
Okay, so I get it. You met already with John Fine. The part that is troubling to me is that you're glossing over the statement where he says that the officers issued the tickets to you accordingly, meaning they were justified in issuing you the tickets that you receive. Now, why are you glossing over that fact? And it clearly states that he already reiterated that to you in the meeting that you guys had together. So what part of that aren't you quite grasping? The officers issued you the tickets accordingly, meaning they were in the right to issue you those tickets.
The officer issued the summons accordingly, as I stated before in our meeting. So we met already. See what I'm saying? The officer issued the summons accordingly, as I stated before in our meeting. So we met already. See what I'm saying? We enforce the laws that's put by us by the governor, legislator, guided by the attorney general, and prosecutor. Bow. In court, you get your car back. One in court. Everything dismissed. No court course. Right? Where's my car? Oh, you gotta talk to the prosecutor. I got an email. I'm telling him. I can show you. So now you're telling me again. When he's telling me come here, the prosecutor gotta release it. Now you're telling me go back to him. Right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is the issue is not being resolved, and it's already made me about to file a lawsuit. Okay? And I know how it goes down. Attorney General, prosecutor, I know what goes on. And I know your power, right? So I'm saying this right now, and it's documented. If I don't get my car back, and I got lawful documents, my car is registered under our state. Everything, my plates is not fictitious. I had my license. So it's clear. So because John Fine and their police called the tow company. So y'all in charge of them. So you could just tell them, just like you told them to come get my car, tell them to give me my car. They're telling me they're not giving me my car because John Fine and Burlington police are not giving me no release form.
I have nothing to do with that.
Right, okay, so
Sir.
Again, you're the county, right? So y'all are
Sir, I can tell you.
Okay.
My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm the assistant prosecutor. Was talking to John Fine. Okay. I wrote John Fine a letter saying, as far as the prosecutor's office is concerned, you can have your car released to you. But it's on
Can I have that letter?
John Fine can give it to you. I don't have a copy of it right now.
As you can see, me and him is not.
Sure,
to
I
ask
understand.
for that letter, I need it, and can I get it from you? I mean, these are mutual parties. You just said it's not in. So you wrote them.
Sure,
I just
we
need
can give you a
proof.
copy. We can give you
Right,
a copy. I don't have a copy of it on
just how
me
would
right
you
now.
feel,
I
though,
can have
sir?
to
I got two sons. I got a 7-year-old and I got a 7-month-year-old. Right? And they had my car since February 24th on charges that they said that they knew was right. Fake plates, fake driver's license, fake all of this, right? And I won. The prosecutor in Burlington Township dismissed everything. I have them recorded saying, you won. When do a prosecutor say you won? Unless I'm right.
I understand, sir.
So why after that, all the madness, you have my car for a month, I go to court, all the madness,
right.
I win. Where's the equity, sir?
Now, what Mr. Jenkins is lacking to understand is that they are allowing him to get his car back, right? The part that he's not understanding is that even though they're allowing him to get his property back, the property has to be properly registered. Now, he thinks just because the officers or the prosecutor is allowing him to get his car back, that means in his mind that his car was legally registered in the first place and that they shouldn't have taken it from him, which is all incorrect. Correct. The reason they took your car from you is because your car had fictitious license plates and your car wasn't properly registered, and you had fictitious car insurance. Now, the city of Burlington took your car. Yes, they don't want your car. First of all, your car is a hoopty. They don't want it. They're allowing you to retrieve your property, but in order to do so, it has to be properly registered and have proper insurance. Your insurance from USAR and your plates and your registration from USAR have been deemed fictitious by the state of New Jersey, and they will not allow you to get your property unless you properly register it the correct way. They're not going to give you your car back and allow you to drive it off the lot with the fictitious license plates and insurance that you had on the car to begin with, which is the reason why they took your car. Now, Mr. Jenkins just can't grasp that fact. He thinks just because that they're allowing him to get him back, that means that his stuff was legit. No, your stuff was fictitious. It has been deemed fictitious. Now, they're allowing you to get your property back as long as you register it the proper way. Now, I know this video might be kind of confusing to you guys. You're wondering, hey, I don't remember him getting his car back. So you know what? Let's jump back to a flashback and see how this all started with him losing his car and now begging, and almost looked like he sounded like he was about to cry right there. Now he's begging and crying to get his property back. So let's jump into a flashback and see how it all started.
Flashback.
One wife, 5 cars, with threat. They got guns and everything, with threat. Come on, dog. It's that oppression shit. This is why I'm the governor, and this is why I'm fighting this fight I'm fighting, because this shit right here, we will not be oppressed. That day is over. We are Moorish American National. This is our land.
Wrong.
We are Moorish American National. This is our land. We not black African American. We ain't residents. We ain't subject to none of you statutes and codes. He followed you from where?
Federal.
All the way here?
Soon as I got to the light on Federal, he sat behind me. He followed me all the way until literally when I turned in here, that's when he pulled his license. I seen them following me. They follow us every day. Y'all be behind us every day and don't pull me over, don't mess with us, don't say nothing because they know what's up.
Hey, you still recording?
And what is he being arrested for? What is he being arrested for?
He's being arrested because he's a Moorish American national and he will not be oppressed.
Right now he's being detained.
Okay, what is he being detained for?
We're verifying there's something else, Sheriff's Department in his name.
You're verifying the Sheriff's Department.
You're verifying the what?
We're verifying a possible warrant from him from the Sheriff's Department.
For what?
We'll find out when that comes over.
When it come over, so how you know I got a warrant or not?
Exactly. Did you ever ask him what his name was? Did you ever ask him what his name was? He didn't tell you his name and no one asked
No, I
him.
did not. Yo,
Definitely didn't. We're recording.
No, why are you taking me, bro?
Stop.
Yo, stop touching me.
Relax.
Why are you pushing me, bro? No, you're pushing me, bro.
You can detain him, but y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to get rough
You
with
just said they not
him. And we have everything recorded.
You have my ID.
Okay,
What are you talking about? No, I don't have no warrant. You're lying. You just said it didn't come through. It's on camera. It's not verifying. My name is Eric Jenkins. You got my ID,
Sheriff's
bro.
Department to confirm
No,
the
you
hit.
cannot
He's
detain me.
being
You just
detained.
now
He's
said.
not under arrest
Yo,
at
sir.
this point.
Uh-oh. It looks like the fake governor is being detained, but that has to be unlawful, right? These governors and these empresses, these police don't have jurisdiction to do this to Mr. Jenkins Bay. He better get U.S.A.R on the phone because this is unlawful. Not.
And what did he stop me for?
I'm assuming the license plate.
Excuse me, ma'am. You know darn well why they pulled you over. You're riding around with USAR fake license plates. Those license plates are not legitimate. Your license plate has Noble Drew Ali's picture on it. That is not a legitimate license plate. Get your refund back from the U.S.A.R government, because you will continuously be pulled over and possibly arrested as long as you have those fake plates on your personal conveyance.
Okay, and they're valid. So
Wrong.
I'm not sure why he pulled me over.
What is it?
What do you mean? How is it valid? They're valid. They are under. We have a government. They're under our government. I'm the Secretary of State for the United States of American Republic, and he is the governor for the province of New Jersey.
The members of the U.S.A.R Moorish movement are like little kids. They're running around saying crazy things like they're governors and Secretary of States of these fake club that they made up, and they expect the rest of the world to play along with them. Excuse me, the rest of the world is not entitled to play your pretend game with you. If you want a real title, how about getting a real job like a normal person? You guys are riding around with your fictitious license plates and what have you, and you're gonna keep getting harassed because none of that stuff is legitimate. So save yourself the heartache and just get your cars or your personal conveyances or your vessels, whatever you want to call it, get them registered and insured the correct way, and you won't have these issues.
Going on, everything that is valid. The ID that I gave you is valid, and if you guys have an issue with that, you can contact our government. It is on the back of the ID.
And if that's the case, then
yes,
everyone wants to
and
win
that's
with no
fine.
issues. But
And that's fine.
We just have to look
Yes,
it up.
it is. Yes, it is.
And if that's the case, then you go.
on both our driver's license.
Okay. And if that's the case, then
if you're
you guys
discriminating
know
against our
tickets,
state,
and it
please
is
tell
what
us
it is,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
If you're discriminating against our state,
So I'm just explaining to you what's
are
going
y'all
on.
discriminating against our state? Yes or no?
So,
Because right now,
and like I said, he's just being detained. We have to wait for the confirmation, and we'll let you, we're not going to just leave you hanging. We're going to let you know what's going on.
I just had a meeting with the federal government, Homeland Security. I just gave him the card.
Mike Schmidt, and he gave it back.
Give me the card. So you're telling me I can't have my property?
And you gave him all the documentation. Okay, good. Okay. Like I said, he's the one doing the lookup. He's doing all the research right now, figuring everything out. And we're going to keep you
But you attacked me before you even had my ID. Yo,
He came right, but he pulled up, but he came pulled up ready to do that because he came asking, well, where is he? Where is he? He came here aggressive already. And I heard him, so he can't say he wasn't.
I didn't assault you though. I didn't grab you by your shirt. I'm saying, but I got assaulted already. He grabbed me by my... No, I'm saying him. No, he grabbed my jacket. The one right there with that scar on, bro. You seen him push me, and I looked at you. I said, he's grabbing me. You got your camera on, bro.
And I'm recording too, so.
Oh no. The police grabbed the governor of U.S.A.R. Wow, they're in big trouble now.
So did he not grab me? Did he not grab me? Thank you. Thank you. And you'll never see my ID. You attacked me. You said you're this, and you put cuffs on me. You never had my ID.
So I guess you got the confirmation.
Okay, and can anybody
Let you know.
please let me know
I'm not
so I
gonna
can
leave
come
you
up
out here.
there?
Yeah, that'll work. I'm not going to not let you know. So.
And y'all need to contact our government. If you're arresting him, contact our government.
Excuse me, ma'am. These officers will not be contacting your pretend government. If you want your pretend government contacted, put the phone down and call your fake government. Either way, you calling your fake government will not be yielding any fruitful results for Mr. Jenkins.
Like ASAP, right now. And it's on the back of his ID, so contact our government.
I can tell you that.
What do you, excuse me?
You do not have to do that.
You do have to do that. So you're discriminating. So you're discriminating. Exactly. We're foreigners. So what do you mean you don't have to contact our government? We are not residents of the state of New Jersey.
Excuse me, ma'am. I didn't quite get your name, but you and your fake husband, the fake governor, are not foreigners. You guys were born here in the United States. You guys really need to stop with this foolishness. The world is not obliged to play along with you guys. You are talking straight nonsense. You guys are not foreigners. Even if you were foreigners, the police have no obligation to call your quote-unquote government. That is on you to do. So stop recording, get on the horn, and call your fake government, even though they will not be able to do anything to help Mr. Jenkins out in this situation.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does not.
It does matter.
It does not.
It does.
It
You
does
have to contact our government. You are not a part of us. We're not a part of you.
Ma'am, who's your government?
United States of America Republic. I just said it like 3 times.
That has no
And yes,
jurisdiction
you
here.
don't have jurisdiction over
Yes, you
us. No, you do not. We are not residents of the state of New Jersey.
Listen.
So you're not going to tell me that you have jurisdiction over us and you
So
do
you're
not.
saying
I've done this situation 3 or 4 times.
We are
already.
not residents. We're not citizens of the United States. We are nationals. Moorish American nationals.
work.
It does. What are you talking about? So you're discriminating against.
I've done
You're
this- I've
you're
done this
discriminating.
many times.
You are. You are because you're sitting here telling me that my government is not real.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your government is not real. It is sad that this woman is sitting up here yelling at the police. You can tell by her tone of voice that she actually believes what she's saying. These people have brainwashed this Moorish woman so much that she actually believes the nonsense that is coming out of her mouth. She believes that she's a foreign national. And she also believes that her government is actually legit. This is absolutely ridiculous. This lady needs to be checked into a mental facility. My goodness.
That's what you're saying.
I'm not
That's
saying
what
it.
he's saying.
What
That's what he's saying.
No,
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is I've dealt with this situation.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
I have.
Who in the state of New
There's a
Jersey
word for
is
everything.
under our government? Let me know that you've pulled over and you've
What
handled.
you're saying has no
Can we just
relevance.
explain
You're not answering my question.
I don't have to because
You do.
What's your
he has a warrant for his arrest with the Burlington County Sheriff's Department. That's the bottom line.
And that's fine. We have paperwork. We have a certificate of authority
What is-
from your
Can I
Secretary
look
of
at
State.
it?
Yes, you can. Proving who we are.
Is this registered with the state of New Jersey?
No, we are not residents of the state of New Jersey. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. He keeps asking me that. We're not residents, so why would our property be registered under the state of New Jersey? We're not residents. We are Moorish American nationals. I don't understand, why you're not trying, you're not trying to hear what I'm saying. That's why I'm not speaking to you. He is trying to understand, and you are
No,
not.
because I've dealt with this.
You have not, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No,
So you've had people come to you and say that they are Moorish American nationals under the United States of American Republic. You're lying.
Yep.
You're lying.
I am not.
You're not, you are. You are. Yes, you are. Because we're the governor and the secretary of state, and anything that happens, if any of our nationals get pulled over, they call us. They call us. They're gonna call us. If you pulled them over, they're gonna call us.
As in you, or are you like?
Or him, yes. He is the governor of the province of New Jersey, and I am the secretary of state. They're going to call us.
Don't worry, I'm gonna let you know what's going on.
This is ridiculous.
And then from there, if you want to follow us up to the station or whatever we got, like I said, I don't know what the status of it from the car stop and what's going on with you, because I haven't.
I don't either, because they just made this about him when they stopped me.
I got you. So we're, like I said, I'm not gonna keep you in the dark. Once I know what's going on, we're gonna let you know. Okay.
I want him to
I'm
give me
trying
the
to
property.
work with
He's
you.
discriminating against my state, and he's saying that my government is not real. I need to call my government because he said he doesn't have to. And legally, he has to. I know the law, and I know my... Thank you.
I'm going to say you're wrong.
I want him to
I'm
give me
trying
the
to
property.
work with
He's
you.
discriminating against my state, and he's saying that my government is not real. I need to call my government because he said he doesn't have to. And legally, he has to. I know the law, and I know my... Thank you.
I'm going to say you're wrong.
You can say whatever you want to say. I know that I'm right. You can say I'm wrong all you...
Okay, so now that we're all caught up, you guys see the actual incident where Mr. Jenkins and his Morbitus got their vehicle taken from them. They've been fighting ever since to get it. It's already 3 or 4 months passed and they still haven't received their vehicle. Now, as I stated, the vehicle was taken from them because they had fictitious registration, fictitious insurance, and fictitious plates. Now, the New Jersey, where they're at, they're willing to give them their car back, but the car must be properly registered, and Mr. Jenkins fails to understand that. He thinks just because that they're willing to give him his vehicle back, that in his mind, that means that his USAR insurance and license plates must have been legitimate to begin with, and he's wrong. And unfortunately for him, he's going to keep going through these heartaches because he's just a knucklehead, and he just doesn't understand that he needs to get his car properly registered in order for him to retrieve his property. Now let's jump back into the video and watch him grovel and whine and cry to these people while trying to get his vehicle back.
I understand, sir.
So if you understand, can I just please have the letter? And when I go to Burlington, I should get my car released. It should be no issues, right?
I don't have a copy of the letter on me right now, but we can email it to you.
Right.
If we have a copy of your contact information, we can email.
I had
give
your
you a
phone
copy of the
number. Do you
letter.
have a chance to have your email?
Gov, G-O-V, Jenkins, Jenkins, Bay, B-E-Y, @gmail.com.
Gov, JENKINS, Bay, @gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, we can give you a copy of the letter.
Yes, and I will, because, I mean, what do you, just man to man, sir, you can turn that off.
Just man to man, you can turn that off? You know what that means. He wanted his cameraman to cut the camera off because he was about to sulk like a little baby and grovel and whine and cry and beg them to give him his vehicle back, which is absolutely ridiculous. He's supposedly the governor of USAR, and they have all of this power. So why are you groveling to the United States, first and foremost? Number two, you're the governor. Just get another car. Like, it shouldn't be a big deal to you. But you see, he cut the camera because he was about to humiliate himself, so he didn't want to document that, which is actually pathetic. These guys are ridiculous. Dude, your USAR, car insurance, registration, and plates have all been deemed fictitious, and you will not be getting it back until you register it the right way, you knucklehead.
Moabs, they don't let the Moabs in the door, huh?
We on that squid.
Then we going right to the
police station.
That's it. Let me get that.
He gained a little moral conscience, bro. Hey, I can't.
Asking your name, sir? Eric Jenkins Bay, governor of the province of New Jersey. Some information out forwarded to him? Nah, I want to talk to him. I just talked to the prosecutor. He here. He got email. He knew I was coming to get my car. I told him come out here. Okay, do you have anything I can just bring back? Nah, you're not touching my documents, bro. He knows what's up. He just. Okay, is it recorded, right? What's your name? You have to schedule me. What's your name, please, sir? Zuner. Zuner what? What's your badge number? Troman Zuner, 9094. 9094. So you telling me that the chief of police, John Fines, refusing the people's service, right? After he just talked to the prosecutor, right? We just left there, right? You can schedule a meeting with him. Why do I need to schedule a meeting? So you're not giving me the release for my vehicle? I'm going to now finish with the Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have somebody that's a white shirt that's in the higher up? This way, please.
Charges against your national order. They discriminating against your national order. Fuck you mean come back?
Come back and schedule a meeting. I said I got my letter and all that right here, bro.
Oh, they cut the light off.
Look, and they cut the light off. Look, Pers. Look, Pers. Look, listen, Pers. Listen.
Wow. The people in the police station cut the light off on these Moorish American nationals. You know why? Because they're tired of listening to their nonsense. The officer just told Mr. Jenkins, Mr. Governor Jenkins, that he needs to schedule a meeting with the man. He's not just walking up in there and speaking to him. The problem with these people are they don't like to follow rules. They want to do things their way. So, wow, they just got totally owned. They just turned the lights off on them. That's crazy. How they going to do that to the U.S.A.R governor? U.S.A.R is so powerful. You know what? They need to let them know about their fee schedule. You know what I'm saying? Get that money. Cha-ching.
Yeah, they gotta give me a release form. They just left. They just turned the lights off. They just turned me in the police station right now.
They turned the whole lights to the police.
It's recorded. I'm recording it right now. Back up and show the whole thing. It was two girls sitting in here, right here. One guy was just dealing with me. Two girls just packed up and left the front. And it's only 2:30, but it's not. The other side open. At 2:30. This is the power of a government.
Okay, so the police station turned the lights off on Mr. Big Bad Governor of fictitious U.S.A.R. So now these fools run over to the impound lot that is housing their vehicle. So let's check this out.
What do you got for me?
Not insured or registered.
Yes, it is. So I got a letter from the county prosecutor addressing to John Fine and y'all immediately. I've been in contact with y'all, so
They haven't contacted us. They haven't sent us a letter.
Okay, ma'am. So listen, I'm gonna talk to you.
You can video
okay?
it.
So listen.
I need
This
okay,
is private property.
Okay.
Let you
You
know.
can say whatever you want, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I came down. It's happening in a lawsuit. John Fine's. You can see that's dated March 7th on a date. So the prosecutor been told John Fine to let y'all know to been release my vehicle. Right? It's listed to John Fine. You understand that?
Where is it listed to John Fine?
Chief John Fine, March 7th. Y'all had my car since January 24th. I've been won my case.
Can I call him?
Yes, absolutely. February 17th, I've been won my case. I've been in contact with y'all. Y'all got my mail. And this is going to result in a lawsuit and a big one in John Fine and everyone that's a part of it.
Lawsuit. I got contacted by the police of Burlington City to tow your car for no insurance and registration.
And who's the letter wrote to?
Okay,
John Fine has a boss.
You could have came in the next day and paid the $7.
I'm not paying anything.
And that's it.
But all right, listen. But we couldn't.
Do you hear the delusion of these Moorish fools from U.S.A.R? The man just told them that they could have paid the $70 and got their vehicle back. Their response is they're not paying anything. They're tax exempt. The impound fees have nothing to do with being tax exempt. Furthermore, you fools are not tax exempt. Like, what is wrong with you guys? It's like these people's brains is just wired all messed up. This is sad.
Are you a legal government? United States of America?
Republic. Government
Relax.
That's fake.
Relax.
I can't use
That's
the
fake.
phone, honey.
Okay, that's fake.
Did you guys hear that? The owner of the impound lot just told these Moorish fools that their government is fake. Now that is hilarious, and he is absolutely 100% correct. These Moorish fools from U.S.A.R must realize or come to the realization that the rest of the world is not obliged to play in their fantasy world.
It's not fake.
Okay.
Because I'm the one who was driving the vehicle when it was
I've seen
taken.
it on Facebook.
It's okay, baby.
That's
Don't
fine.
talk.
Be quiet so I can.
Let her
That's
You have a video not on Facebook.
Yeah, it's public. The law is public. How is it stupid? The law is public.
I'm trying.
You the only ignorant ones.
There's
We're
not
not.
a record
We're
of
not
your
here.
government.
We're not
Yes,
here.
it is. Yes,
Listen,
it
listen,
is.
babe.
I'm not looking at all
You don't have
that.
to.
Listen, relax. We're not here. We're not here to argue. We're not here to argue.
Yes, you are.
We're not. How are we here to argue?
Get your car.
Listen.
I'm gonna fucking scrap your car if you don't fucking get it.
Yeah, okay.
You're not. Listen. He better chill out. That's what he better do.
You have sitting there.
He's not even.
Stop talking. It's men. It's men talking. Don't say nothing. Because they got one more chance.
We have a waiting room.
I don't care what you got.
Don't get in.
Relax.
You walk to me. I've been sitting right here.
Hey.
I've been sitting right here. You walk to me. You walk to me. You walked up in my face.
Call the cops.
Get out of my property.
Relax.
Stop. Y'all better stop walking up on me. It's recorded that they keep walking in my space. I got 6 feet. If I get invaded my space one more time, I'm gonna feel threatened, and I'm gonna feel like I had to defend myself.
Okay, pal?
Okay.
Now get out!
Well, if you walk
Get out!
6 feet in my
Get out!
make sure I'm recorded.
Get
No,
out!
I'm not going nowhere.
Get off my property! Get out your door! Call the cops now!
To your wife, she's saying
There's a waiting room
I don't
right
need
there.
to know your waiting room, sir. You keep walking up on me. I feel threatened. I keep telling you I
You
feel
feel
threatened.
threat.
So stop
All
walking
them
up on
letters
me.
you send us soon as for $500,000 from a fake government.
Okay. See, fake government. See that transmitter, man? This the owner. Yeah, we recording. You know everything's being recorded. It's the owner.
If it's fake, why would the But if it was fake, why would the prosecutor tell you to release the vehicle?
State laws.
We are following the law.
In New Jersey.
We're not a resident of the state of New Jersey.
You live in Burlington City. You lived up north.
North America is our residence. We're
Where's your
aboriginal to this
address?
land.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
In North America.
Where do you sleep?
In my home.
Yeah, where's that?
My
Burlington City?
domicile. No.
Where? Where's that?
He wouldn't know. The owner of the tow company.
Excuse me, could you turn that down? I'm trying to make a phone call here. Thank you.
This is what we've been going through since we came up here. Yesterday we talked to John Fine and them, and then we came up here
Here trying to start trouble. That's what you're doing.
Look,
How are we here to start trouble when we're getting vehicles?
Get out of the premises. Get in the parking lot. Get in the parking lot right now.
It's right here on my phone.
Just both you get in the parking lot.
Listen, you already called the police, so just let them come in them handle.
I'm letting you know that now. If you
You're in our business.
if you walk near my wife,
This is our business.
it's going down.
So get in the parking lot.
I'm letting you know that.
Get in the parking lot.
I'm not going nowhere until I get my vehicle.
All of this back and forth and arguing and yelling and screaming, all because these fools decided to create their own fictitious government, and the rest of the world is not recognizing it because it's fugazi. Like all of the this video serves as absolute, undeniable proof that if you're a Moorish sovereign and you're looking to join a group, do not join USAR. Their government is fictitious. Their license plates, insurance, driver's licenses, and the government itself have all been deemed fictitious. You're hearing it over and over and over again throughout this video. Each different place that they're going to is telling them the same thing. These guys are just too hard-headed to understand what people have been telling them because they're so wrapped up and so deep down this Moorish science rabbit hole. This is absolutely ridiculous. This guy, Eric Jenkins, he's sitting up here. I'm sure he done got high blood pressure and probably diabetes now, all because he's trying to fight to get his car back because it was towed because he had fictitious USAR license plates and stuff on his vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, do not waste your money on anything from USAR. You see the headaches that this stuff brings you? They're willing to give him his car back as long as he registers it the correct way, but he is such a numbskull that he can't even get that through his head. This is absolute madness.
Then pay for it.
Pay for it.
Fucking idiots.
The story around
He wanna
town
be
is
so
you go all over the
disrespectful.
place thinking you don't have to pay for anything.
I don't. That's what the federal government said. I don't have to. Federal Trump steal. So you know that. You
The
very
federal
wise.
government pays for their vehicles when they're
Okay,
here.
well, we don't have to worry about that, sir. We have a treaty with you.
I don't understand why they're still arguing. Nobody's even speaking to you. We letting her do what she need to do. We're not even saying anything, but you're still trying to cause confrontation.
Oh yeah, I gave her. She's the
I'm gonna
lady.
scrap your car.
It's actually they keep saying.
Go ahead and try.
They gonna get away my. They gonna throw away. But like all this type of threats, and it's being recorded.
He gonna scrap the car. So then we're just gonna see if he scraps the car. We're gonna see what happens because then we're gonna own this.
Car Star 1202 Route 130 North. Yes, township. Are we in township? Township or city?
Burlington City, he's calling, are you calling Burlington Township?
Donna Groff, GRLFT.
Okay.
I am an owner. Thank you. I don't want any trouble. I just want to resolve this.
Me too, man. I had my car for over 3 months.
I know.
I have 2 children.
Hey, that's not us. That's them.
It's not.
Have the prosecutor send us a letter and a check.
We just gave you the letter.
The letter, sir.
We don't work for free.
Is he gonna have?
Okay.
We just gave you a
I don't
letter,
care what
though.
the prosecutor says. We don't work for free.
Hello? Who is this?
He gonna say he don't care what the prosecutor says.
That's crazy.
Like, how you not care what the prosecutor says? What's his number?
Yeah,
You're crazy.
Just Google it. Burlington
And you
County
just want to
Prosecutor.
antagonize. We didn't come here confrontational. You did that.
out of control.
Your shoes are untied. You're getting ready.
I know they're inside. Thank you.
Insisting that a letter from prosecuting officer saying that we should release his car without him paying the tolls and fees. We talked to the chief of police in the past, and they told us absolutely not to release it without collecting the money.
That's not even what they said.
Got a
though.
tow contributions of
I am
a
recording.
facility, a car star, 1202 Route 1.
Yeah, just like you.
It's a bit crazy since we got up here. But the wife is very compliant. I have the woman, we don't have to do nothing on her. It's definitely him. Like, cause she's been very compliant. She's looking up the letter. She's making phone calls.
I can tell you, if that's a fake letter.
So angry.
Burlington County
He's so
Prosecutor's
angry.
Office, you're getting arrested today.
Right. Yep. Okay, so we just gonna, they called the police, so we just waiting for the police to get it.
They might not even answer either.
You got that letter for the cops? Because it's fake. You're getting arrested. First.
I'm recording him. We're gonna come up here with a fake
Is it signed
letter.
by the prosecutor?
Yep.
Stop talking, say please, baby.
Sorry.
Like how you said, just keep your calm, like God. You said, keep me in my divinity.
You're in our country right now.
Unfortunately, there's no answer. It says push 2-3 to speak to the operator, and then no one.
All right. Call Burlington City.
Good afternoon, Burlington Car Store.
Okay, bro.
This fake governor is going through all of this trouble because he wants to ride around with U.S.A.R. fictitious license plates. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Sir? 19 what?
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Dodge big.
Is she trying to call it too? It's okay. That's okay. They call her here too. Yeah, Chris, I hear you. Okay. So yeah, we just waiting for the police to pull up now, because they call the cops. So. Yeah, police is definitely getting the prosecutor if they're higher up, so it should be higher up.
My only question is, what are the police supposed to do? They don't even have jurisdiction over you. So what are they going to do to help you?
Come on, let's go right here.
Thank you very much. Shoes untied if you trip.
That's all he did was, I knew he was going to do that anyway, that he locked the door.
Now look, let me show me.
Let the cops come, though. He locked us out of the business.
Wow, he locked you out of his business on your land? This is crazy. Did y'all not tell him that you're Aboriginal and indigenous to the land? Come on.
What was your name, sir? What's your badge number? 3078. Okay, so you're telling me, being as though I got a letter issued from the prosecutor, right?
This is
In
what-
writing. No, I'm just let me explain. Please let me explain. I'll let you go. Even though I have a letter from the prosecutor to the chief of police telling them as a release letter to release my vehicle under any criminal investigation that's done, right? I got told, you don't want to hear the video. You told me out your mouth you don't want to hear the video. I I'm told I didn't pay a court cost. What makes you think I'm going to pay a toll fee? I'm not to be taxed. So listen.
And it was unlawfully towed.
March 7th is the day. I was been supposed to have my car. I've been supposed to have my car. I'm doing the footwork now. I had to go talk to the prosecutor. He said, sir, I've been told him to release the vehicle. Now I'm coming to release my vehicle. They're threatening me. They're telling me all of this. They don't care about no prosecutor. They're going to call this on me, get out their country. And then now you come and you telling me they're saying you're supposed to. No one's above the law, sir.
I'm trying to tell you what they're telling me.
But no one's above the law. You're supposed to enforce the law. You see a letter from the prosecutor, sir. That's your higher up. So I'm saying if I have a letter from a prosecutor, active prosecutor, telling every party to release my vehicle, especially to the chief of police.
Have you talking to Burlington City Police Department?
I don't want to talk to Burlington. I just want my vehicle. Okay. I have no dealings with Burlington City Police.
It has no involvement with Burlington Township. So in order to talk to Burlington City,
but what does that have to do today for my vehicle? I already did my legwork.
I understand that. However, they can't verify it.
The letter is signed. That doesn't a letter signed by the prosecutor.
They need to make
it's signed. That doesn't a letter signed by the prosecutor.
They need to make their listen, sir.
I'm here. Okay.
So they need to verify your paperwork.
Again, the tow company needs to verify my paperwork. Okay.
So in order for you to get it, they need the tow bill and the storage fees paid. Whether you do it, the prosecutor's office, Burlington City, you got to get that figured out so that they, as a business, can get paid.
But they was called, correct?
Who was called?
The tow company.
Okay, but they were
no. Take time from me. Okay, service because they thought my car was unlawfully. Listen, sir.
That would be Burlington City that you.
So listen, I went in court. I just showed you my disposition in court from your court, township, signed by a judge. So your judge said,
It's Burlington City, Burlington Township.
Burlington don't have no court. You know that, sir. Everybody go to township court. This is signed by the judge from township.
Judge Lang is also Burlington City.
Oh, but there's no Burlington court. So everybody go to Burlington Township. So your court in your township signed it. Look, no court.
And I'm the one who was given those tickets and those.
So it's something that you need to talk about.
So if he represents
I went to the county.
I understand that.
Okay, so it's protocol. Is it right?
I understand.
So municipality, county. So I went to the county. What you see the letter in there that you don't care about. You saying even though it's okay. So why is it not?
They as a business.
But don't they have to deal with that with Burlington? Why is I'm included? Burlington called
because
them.
They're not going to release the vehicle until those fees are paid.
Okay, but
as a business, once that vehicle is released and nobody pays it, then they're out that money. So they need to hold on to that vehicle. But who called them, sir? If you call somebody, right, and you told them to come get something, you're liable. I'm not. You held me liable. So that's why I'm telling you. Go to Burlington City. No, I'm not the party.
But we can't even.
I got my documents from the prosecutor. If you want, I did my job, sir. You're not understanding.
I am understanding.
So if I did
not listening to what I have to say.
Yes.
But we can't make Burlington City.
And I can't make them release the vehicle.
But the prosecutor is telling everyone to release the vehicle, though.
So who does? In law.
I'm confused.
Contact Burlington City and talk to them about having your vehicle released.
But why are we talking? I'm so confused.
Is this your prosecutor? Yes. So do you recognize him, right? Okay. So I'm gonna let you hear it. And I don't have to do this. This is my private. This is for my lawsuit. Okay, so I'm just letting you do it.
Wait, did you hear that? He's about to show some video evidence, but he's saying he doesn't have to show it to him because this is for his lawsuit. Mr. Jenkins, I have a question for you. What court system are you going to use to file your lawsuit in? Are you going to file it in a U.S.A.R court system or a Moorish sovereign citizen court system? Or are you going to file your lawsuit in the very same U.S. court system that you and every other Moorish sovereign claims has no jurisdiction over you? I would love an answer to that question, because you don't have the right to file a lawsuit in a U.S. court system that you claim don't have jurisdiction or power over you.
Listen to me. I was talking to John Fine.
It's one of the 18.
Okay.
He's talking to someone. You showed me.
No, okay. You want to hear him say the letter? I
I wrote John Fine a letter. Okay, you just seen the letter. You don't care about it. Okay, so we have a good day. Okay, don't worry about it. What does the letter say? You read
The
it.
one that you have, the copy of.
Okay, all right. Have a good day, son. So, waste your time. Just get
I mean,
just get in the car. It don't matter. Don't have a good day, sir. It's okay. Have a great day, sir.
If the USAR government is so powerful, why are these more sovereign citizens having so much problems getting their vessel back? This should be a 1, 2, 3 thing. They claim they have treaties and all type of other crap. Why are you going through all of these problems getting your vehicle back if your USAR government is so powerful?
You don't care about what the prosecutor said? Pearl? You don't care about what the prosecutor said?
It said it can be released, right?
So what are you waiting for?
It needs to go. It needs
When
to
did
go
it
to the proper
Did it say
owner
that?
of the vehicle.
It didn't say that. It didn't
It needs
say
to
that.
go to the proper
So if
owner
I
of the
show
vehicle.
you a video of the prosecutor
Yeah,
telling me
we can talk to the
release,
prosecutor also.
okay, so when are you going to do that? He
Well, it
talked to
won't be
you already,
today.
but
It won't be today.
But did you see March 7th? He been reached out. Did y'all reach back?
I have no idea. This was addressed to the chief.
So no one has no idea. So if I was wrong, will he send a letter down? Can I have my vehicle? Just yes or no? Can I have a release form? Because I'm bringing this, okay, as saying to release my vehicle. And I can show you a video of the prosecutor saying, giving me the letter, saying take it to Burlington and give them your vehicle. So if I can show you that video and you're going to still say you're not going to release my vehicle, that's what you're saying today, Officer Poirot?
Let me read it to you what it says. Please allow this letter to serve as authorization to release the vehicle seized from Shante Williams pursuant to a criminal investigation. Please let me know if there are any questions. We will release the vehicle to the registered owner that shows in our DMV records.
Where say that?
Where does what say that?
Would you just freestyle?
I didn't freestyle anything. It just says the vehicle can be released. It doesn't say it's to be released to you. The prosecutor in our case did not have us there in court to tell our side. I let you talk. Okay. You gotta let me talk now, okay?
Sure.
He did not allow us to be there. That prosecutor is no longer with the city of Burlington, okay? We were not there to tell our side of the story. All right, he dismissed everything.
Why wasn't you there?
Listen,
I'm asking
he
you a
didn't
question.
summons us.
What? You had to be summoned to go to court?
Yeah, they have to notify us
So
to be in court.
who fault is that?
The prosecutor.
Oh, okay.
And he's no longer with us.
Okay. So y'all failed again, right?
We didn't fail. No, we didn't fail.
But I'm saying in law, no, township said dismiss no court course.
No, the
I'm
court
just saying
did that, not the city of Burlington.
Okay, but I'm just saying on y'all side.
If we were there to tell our side, it probably would have gone
But I'm
a
just
different
saying.
way.
What's your name?
Officer Haney.
And you impounded my vehicle?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
The vehicle needs to be properly owned by you with the title in your name, and it needs to be registered and insured by you in your name.
So if I could show you all of them documents,
I'll give you the car.
I came here many of times. You said it wasn't valid. You said my
These
state
documents
You
that
said
you have are not valid.
Okay, so look, he said my driver's license is not valid.
suspended.
That's not-
So I need that. It's suspended.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It was at that time.
And it still is. It still is.
Okay.
sir.
It still is. So you look
Yes.
personally.
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Jenkins, but why in the doohickey can't you quite grasp the fact that you can have your vehicle back as long as it is registered the correct way, registered in the state that you reside in, and insured with a legitimate insurance company? All of the registration and the driver's license that you had and the place that you had from USAR have all been deemed fictitious. That is not going to change. You are going through all of this heartache because you are a knucklehead and you can't seem to grasp the fact that your government and everything that it issued is fictitious, and the real world is not going to let you drive around like that. Get your car registered and insured the correct way, and you can have your vehicle back. Ladies and gentlemen, do not purchase anything from the USAR website. You see the troubles that these individuals go through when they purchase items from the USAR website. This man has been without his car for 3 or 4 months. all due to the fact that he was riding around with USAR fictitious license plates and fictitious USAR registration and fictitious USAR car insurance. It has all been deemed fictitious. Do not waste your money on that crap. You will be going through the same nonsense that this fool Mr. Jenkins is going through if you purchase anything from the USAR website. Do not do it. This video serves as proof that everything that USAR is selling to you through their website is 100% bogus, and you will be flushing your money down the toilet.
New Jersey, would he send a letter down?
Mr. Jenkins.
No, please, I'm talking to Pearl, please.
It has to be registered in the state of New Jersey.
Would he send a letter down if it had to be
Maybe
registered?
he doesn't understand.
I've had a meeting with him. You want to see the video?
The prosecutor.